Hello everyone, welcome back to Aakash Byju's. I hope all of you have started joining, and this is Aakash Byju's and we have come back with one more session. Let me check if things are all fine. Team, can you check? I don't see the live. Yes, now it's fine. Okay. Fine. Yes. Okay. People who are there live, can you just see and hear me properly? Can I just see, because I find a bit of lag. Prem, bus 12 days left for NEET examination. डर लग रहा है? I'm good, Deepman. Yes, why not? I do remember my students properly. Sahil, hi. Khushi, Prem, Gayatri, all of you back. Shilpi, Jyoti, welcome back. Jyoti, yes. Perfect. Okay, everyone is able to hear me. So, welcome back once again to Aakash Byju's YouTube channel. And what we are going to do right now is targeting MBBS 2024. Mission MBBS NEET 2024. We are dealing with the chapter Biomolecules, and this is the 5th lesson. इस चैप्टर का 5th lesson है. और if you do check Telegram, there I have already mentioned कि आज हम लोग एक गेम खेलने वाले हैं, right? To understand this chapter, this topic of proteins, yes, you'll see how we do what we do in Byju's, right? Let's see. Let me just introduce quickly. I think you need no more additional information or introduction to all of these faculties. I will be there. Dr. Sachin Kapoor, your favorite. Pankhuri ma'am for botany. Vivek sir and Anushri ma'am for physics. Vivek sir for chemistry. I hope you have registered. If not, there is still some time left. Yesterday itself, there was a test and lots of students have appeared for this test. I hope you have given this test. Most of you have given this test. I'll be checking the result, right? Well, there's still some time. 10th of July, if you have not registered, there is another test that is NEET mock test 10th of July. So don't miss it. Do explore our app. 14 days, if you download, it's for free. Just use it. See if it's helpful for you. Trust me, I find it helpful for myself. So just download it, use the app, take the personalized version. You know how you feel when you are being taught in a very different manner, visual manner, right? 3D, different aspects, games. Right now, today itself, we are going to play a game and study protein structure. Let's see, okay? Well, quickly, let me request you to quickly like the session, subscribe the channel. I'm pretty sure that you have done this, and put your comments. If you have any doubts, even after the session, do comment. Our team and myself will get back to you. Okay, great. Let me see who all are live with me. Khushi, Shraddha, Shahil, Akshavi. Okay, Akshavi, nice and a difficult name. Sachin, welcome back. Ramanuj, Shilpi, Prem, Shiraj, Shraddha. आयुष is saying, sir, I was doing Living World, so I have not watched Biomolecules. What to do? कोई दिक्कत नहीं आयुष, आज proteins पढ़ाऊंगा मैं. अब join करो. We'll see what can be done. Ramanuj, I can see your texts. There's no problem. Yes, sir. Did you teach on Learn? Khushi, you will be seeing me on the premium app if you have registered for it. Right. कौन सा game? Free Fire नहीं बेटा. ये देखो, प्रोटीन खेलने के लिए, प्रोटीन सीखने के लिए एक गेम है, राइट? परफेक्ट. चलो, लेट्स स्टार्ट विदाउट फर्दर डिले. लेट्स स्टार्ट क्विकली. लाइक द सेशन, शेयर कर लो इस सेशन के लिंक विद ऑल योर फ्रेंड्स, सो दैट इनवाइट एवरीवन टू जॉइन. सब मिलके पढ़ते हैं, राइट? चलो, नो फर्दर डिलेज. व्हाटएवर वी हैव स्टडीड, क्विकली. अमाइनो एसिड्स. आई हैव इंट्रोड्यूस्ड अमाइनो एसिड्स टू यू. Sahil Chandra, the name is, I'm familiar with the name. If you can give me a context, where have you met, which session you were there? Siraj, And Harshita Pandey, yes. Hi, Siraj. How are you? Good. So, amino acid का जो structure है ना बहुत important है. You can't forget that. You have to relate to it. Carbon, the central carbon, followed by this H, and there's an R group. Basic structure, COOH, the carboxylic group, and the acidic group, which is the carboxylic group, and the basic group, which is the amine group. Fine. ये है basic structure of the amino acids. Got it? All of you? Yes, I'm seeing all of you. ये chapter 2 ही शुरू है ना? 11, 24. Yes. Correct. No doubt about that. No problem. Astha, welcome back. Okay, chalo. So you have studied this. You remember this, right? Because अगर आपको ये पता नहीं होगा तो आज का सेशन दिक्कत हो जाएगी. Fine. People who are joining me today for the first time, this is very important structure. Now, classification of amino acids. Based on the number of amine and the carboxyl group, we have studied about it. Acidic amino acid, basic amino acids, and neutral amino acids. Charge, है ना? Zwitterine, ये पढ़ा है हमने. Correct? Basic कब हो जाएगा, acidic कब हो जाएगा, just based on the charge. In fact, जिस solution में उनका acid या base add करके आप change कर सकते हो net charge, है ना? Zwitterine में क्या charge है on the chats? If I am talking about the zwitterinic form of an amino acid, what is the charge? Come on, give me the answer on the chats. And session को like करो. Come on, likes को थोड़ा बढ़ाते हैं. Share the session. Bhavesh, hi. Share the session so that everyone can join in. आज interesting होने वाला है. बहुत interesting एक game है. If you remember, binomial nomenclature related एक game हमने खेला था, right? Today also I'll show you how games can actually help us understand and learn much easier. Fine. 0. Yes, Asa. Perfect. It's 0. Jyoti, Shraddha, Prem. Great. Rest. Adin, welcome back. Khushi. Yes. Neutral. Or rather you would say yes. 0. Sahil, Prem. 0. Perfect. Got it. Lakshmi. Welcome back. Atika Khan. Neutral. Rashi. You're telling also 0. Perfect. All of you know this. Great. 0. Yes. 0 will be the charge in a zwitterinic form. Based on the aromatic ring, of course, non-aromatic जहाँ पे ring structure नहीं है, aromatic मतलब जहाँ पे ring structure है. Correct? Now, remember, biomolecules initially we had started with differentiating it based on a simple experiment कि acid soluble और acid insoluble, है ना? Remember all of you? ये कौन सा chapter है? Nisha, right? This is biomolecule chapter, and specifically today we are going to talk about proteins. Very important. Carbohydrates, monosaccharides, oligosaccharides we have studied. Polysaccharides में heteropolysaccharides and homopolysaccharides. Can anyone tell me on the chats what is the difference between heteropolysaccharide and homopolysaccharide? Come on, tell me. सिर्फ मैं नहीं बोलने वाला हूँ. It has to be Deepman. I score 70 out of 75 in today's biotest. Oh, nice. Very good, Deepman. Tell me, heteropolysaccharide and homopolysaccharide, what is the basic difference? Can tell me on the chats. Answer karo, chat pe. Deepman, can you answer this? You have been a very dedicated student in my sessions, so can you answer this? Good evening. Tell me, give me the answer quickly. Answer karo, jaldi, let's make it interactive. Come on. Hetero different, homo same. What? What different and what same? Come on, tell me. Sahil, can you tell me what different and what same are you talking about? Tell me. क्या हो गया रामानुज? आस्था, okay. Text delete हो रहे मेरे. Okay, fine. I'm sorry, I'm not aware what problem you're facing. Athika is telling heteropolysaccharide, different polysaccharide, homopolysaccharide means same polysaccharide. Okay, hetero means different, homo means same. Okay, monomers make the chain, hetero means differently. ठीक है, fine, got it. अब यूनिट्स की बात करो, अगर सेम टाइप ऑफ यूनिट से बना है तो होमो, डिफरेंट यूनिट से बने हैं तो हेटेरो। परफेक्ट। इंट्रोडक्शन टू प्रोटीन्स। प्रोटीन्स के बारे में आप सबको पता है ना, बट आज थोड़ा मॉलिक्यूलर बेसिस पे देखेंगे हम। करेक्ट। हेट्रोपॉलीमर क्यों? देखो डिफरेंट मिथ्योनिन, एस्पेरेजिन, आइसोल्यूसिन, डिफरेंट जो अमाइनो एसिड्स है सब जुड़ के डिफरेंट कॉम्बिनेशंस में जुड़ के ये सारे प्रोटीन स्ट्रक्चर्स बनते हैं, पॉलीपेप्टाइड्स बनते हैं एंड इनफैक्ट प्रोटीन्स बनते हैं। प्रोटीन्स के डिफरेंट फोल्डेड स्ट्रक्चर्स होते हैं, उसके बेसिस पे द फंक्शंस ऑफ द प्रोटीन्स आर डिपेंडिंग ऑन। करेक्ट। सो द 3-dimensional structure of proteins are very important. Enzymes, in fact. Enzymes, remember? ठीक है। So, अगर इतना बड़ा पॉलीमर है, ये जुड़ कैसे रहा है? How are these amino acids sticking to each other or making a chain? Simply मैं दिखा रहा हूं, पेप्टाइड बॉन्ड। अब ये पेप्टाइड बॉन्ड ये तो आपने पढ़ा है कहीं ना कहीं, ये बनता कैसा है इन टर्म्स ऑफ मॉलिक्यूलर स्ट्रक्चर। Now it's time, good evening, all of you, pay attention. Now it's time to play the game. All of you ready? I want to just hear it out. Are you all ready to play the game? I want a proper feedback from you after the game is done. There are questions on the form. Okay, I'll share a feedback form. Please understand this link will be active during the time period of the session. So, जब मैं बोल रहा हूं तभी करना है ना? All of you ready? Ready for the interaction? Ready for the interesting game? All of you. थोड़ा likes देखिए. Can you tell me? Yes, are you ready or not? Fine? Perfect. Okay, so my technical team, can we get the screen ready for the game? Perfect. Okay. Now, when I'll tell you, then only, okay, follow my instructions, okay? I'll tell you what all to do. Let me prepare my system for the game. Now, team, can we share the game link on the chats? Let's see. Please share the game link on the chat and then we'll get back to the screen. All of you ready? You are going to get a link and we will do the instruction. We will study. अभी तक मैंने पढ़ाया नहीं है. Today, yes, today we will try to see if we are able to understand protein formation, structure formation by playing this game. Simple game. है ना? Ready all of you? Come on. मिल गया? You have got the link? You have got the link? Yes, link is visible. Don't start. Please don't start. I'll instruct you. Link is visible? Yes, everybody. Open the join. No, don't join. Just open it. Wait for everyone to start. You have to follow my instructions. ठीक है? Because I want to show you how we are developing various games to make learning easier for you. है ना? चलो. Again, so the link is there. Perfect, perfect. Chalo, all of you ready? All of you ready? Now, okay. Okay, team, can you pin this link on the chats? Just pin it, please. Deepan, you are ready? Because you love to play games. Perfect. तो मजा आएगा, बहुत मजा आएगा. मुझे तो पर्सनली बहुत मजा आता है ना? और ध्यान से इसको गेम जैसे मत खेलना, समझने के लिए खेलना है ना? Yes, okay. चलो, let's start. I hope all of you are seeing on your screen whatever you are seeing in my screen. Correct? So हम लोग start करते हैं. First, let's start. Start button दबाओ. Now, what you have to do first is you have to click on learn. पहले आप सीखोगे, आप स्टार्ट मत करना. पहले आपको सीखना है कि प्रोटीन स्ट्रक्चर बनता क्या है, प्राइमरी स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ द प्रोटीन. हाउ डज दैट हैपन, हाउ डज इट वर्क. ठीक है, चलो एवरीवन क्लिक ऑन लर्न एंड ध्यान से सुनना है एंड देखना है द इंस्ट्रक्शंस. See the structure. What you can do here is see, you can actually move the structure and see how the bonds look like. See the central carbon. Do you see the carboxylic group? Here, can you see the carboxylic group? Come on. Now, if I turn it, see I'm turning it. Do you see the amino group, amine group? Open नहीं हो रहा है. Jyoti, can you just click it, copy the link, press open it in an incognito mode. That may work. All of you, are you able to access it? है ना? देखो, now what we will do is you have to click on explore and ऊपर जो instructions आने वाला है you have to study that and understand. ठीक है? क्योंकि इसके बाद टेस्ट लेने वाला हूं मैं गेम के थ्रू. Let's explore. Come on. See, it's talking about click on the highlighted regions of the amino acid to know about the various groups of the amino acids. चलो click करो all of you. Let me click it. ये क्या है? Oh, this is the R group. I see the R group here. Okay. थोड़ा सा टर्न करके ये क्या ग्रुप है? Amino group NH2. दिख रहा है? 3D structure working. It is supposed to work. ये देखो carboxylic group. All of you ऊपर पढ़ लो. Carboxylic groups are a combination of two functional groups, right? Now ये देखो ये क्या है? Alpha carbon, central carbon directly bonded to a functional group in an organic compound. Alpha carbon है ये. ठीक? This amino acids carboxylic group are always attached to the alpha carbon. Fine? All of you clear? Yes, Avik. आज भी तुम लेट हो गए. आज गेम खेल रहे हैं हम लोग. गेम दिया हुआ है. Yes, you were about to miss something, Avik, but time is there. We have just started. Not working, not opening. अच्छा, why it is not opening? इस पे click करो. You will be directed to a link. There it would open up. Definitely it's working because I'm using the same link. I'm waiting. Okay. Let's see. हाँ, check करो फिर से link भेजा हुआ है on the chats. Try it out. All of you. Try it. Now, समझ में आ गया क्या करना है? Got it? या अल्फा हाइड्रोजन है. क्यों? अल्फा कार्बन के साथ देखो directly attached है. So this is the alpha hydrogen. Now, based on this, you have just understood the structure of the amino acid. Now it's time to move on. है ना? How to play? Just follow the instructions. Just follow the instructions. जो लिखा हुआ है वो आपको करना है. Done. Now what we are going to do is press on next. Next दबाते हैं, देखते हैं क्या आता है. Yay! What's there? Oh, we have got two amino acids. Okay. अब दो amino acids को combine कर सकते हैं एक peptide bond के through. What is the peptide bond? See, it's coming up. Automatically game में peptide bond is a result of the dehydration reaction. है ना? देख लो कैसे dehydration reaction करना है. Peptide bond कैसे बनता है. ठीक? यहाँ पे देख लो alanine में जो येलो कलर में मार्क्ड है. What do you see? It's of the amino group. On the other hand, glycine में जो येलो कलर में मार्क्ड है, that is the OH portion of the carboxylic group. Yes. बॉन्ड फॉर्मेशन के लिए पहले बॉन्ड ब्रेकिंग तो होना पड़ेगा, है ना? तो इसको ब्रेक करते हैं. चलो क्लिक करो. ब्रेक हो गया. इसको क्लिक करो. ब्रेक हो गया. Yes. So dehydration. एक water molecule done. The OH from COH and H from amino group will form the water which is removed. Now what you have to do is connect NH with C double bond O group to form the peptide bond, and that's a CN carbon nitrogen interaction. Let's interact. Yes. देखो bond बन गया. Do you see the peptide bond? The peptide bond is formed between the nitrogen atom of the amino group and the carbon atom of the carboxylic group. Two different amino acids. Yes, got it. Let's see. Explore done. समझ में आ गया कैसे बनाना है? You understood? Everyone understood what is the peptide bond? मजा आ रहा है? Can I get on the chats? मजा आ रहा है? हाँ या नहीं? Yes or no? Do you enjoy this? On the chats, can I hear it out? मजा आ रहा है? Yes or no? देखो कितने आसान तरीके से we understood how the peptide bond looks like, how it is going to form. Yes, got it? Asta, interesting. Sahil, done? Done? Okay. Adin, you have done. Atika, done. Avik. Avik, I think तुम्हारा इंटरनेट कनेक्शन थोड़ा सा स्लो है. रिफ्रेश करो. It's working. It's working for all. लर्न मोड. बेटा अविक लर्न मोड में करो, क्योंकि लर्न पहले सीख तो लो, है ना? गॉट इट? अब हम चलेंगे आगे, आगे बढ़ते हैं, आगे बढ़ते हैं। नेक्स्ट 3 अमीनो एसिड्स है ना। अब इसको बॉन्ड फॉर्म करके इसको जोड़ के एक डाइपेप्टाइड बनाना है। डाइपेप्टाइड में क्या है? एलेनिन, ग्लाइसिन। यू हैव एलेनिन ऑन द लेफ्ट, ग्लाइसिन इन द मिडल, राइट। पहले तोड़ देते हैं बॉन्ड्स। डिहाइड्रेशन हो गया, एंड जोड़ दो, बन गया मेरा एलेनिन ग्लाइसिन मॉलिक्यूल। सी हाउ इंटरेस्टिंग। इतने आसान तरीके से 3 डायमेंशनली वी कैन विजुअलाइज व्हाट्स हैपनिंग। यस, 3 डायमेंशनल विजुअलाइजेशन हो रहा है। अब सेरीन को भी लेट्स जोड़ते हैं। सेरीन को भी अगर जोड़ना है इस पेप्टाइड बॉन्ड के थ्रू, व्हाट विल यू डू? यू आर फॉर्मिंग अ लीनियर पॉलीपेप्टाइड चेन। तो पहले देखो, यहां पे ऑलरेडी एलेनिन और ग्लाइसिन का जो डाइपेप्टाइड बना है। नाउ यू हैव टू ब्रेक ऑफ दिस हाइड्रोजन। ठीक, अमीनो ग्रुप से हाइड्रोजन हट गया। सेरीन के जो कार्बोक्सिलिक ग्रुप है वहां से व्हाट वी हैव डन इज रिमूव्ड OH and again a dehydration reaction, water molecule gaya. What you have to do is join the dipeptide with serine, so it becomes a tripeptide. Can we join it? Yes, why not? It's a simple peptide bond, CN bond. Peptide bond हो गया, tripeptide बन गया। ठीक है, irrespective of the nature of the R group, a peptide bond can be found between different amino acids. This is something very important. You should note it down. Okay, this is very important. डॉक्टर जी ये सब के बारे में बाद में बात करेंगे, ठीक है। ओके, नेक्स्ट देखते हैं। सीख लिए, अब टेस्ट करते हैं। अब मैं नहीं बताऊंगा, मैंने सिखा दिया। इनफैक्ट थ्रू द मॉलिक्यूल इज वाइब्रेटिंग टू मच। नहीं बेटा, आप कंट्रोल कर सकते हो। इफ यू आर यूजिंग अ माउस यू कैन कंट्रोल इट, है ना। चलो अब करेंगे टेस्ट। अब आपके लिए एग्जाम है, टेस्ट करो। टेस्ट पे क्लिक करो। व्हाट यू हैव टू डू इज क्रिएट एक छोटा सा हिंट दे देता हूं मैं कैसे करना है। क्रिएट अ पेप्टाइड चेन इन ऑर्डर टू फॉर्म एलेनिन ग्लाइसिन सेरीन। एक चेन बनाना है आपको, है ना। करो फटाफट, पहले आप करो। लेट्स सी, लेट्स कंपीट। ठीक है, मैं भी करूंगा, आप भी करो। हु कैन डू इट फास्ट? पहले क्या करना है मुझे? एलेनिन। ओके, वेयर इज एलेनिन? ओके, करेक्ट। ये मैंने हटा दिया, इधर से नाइट्रोजन से हटेगा, बस बन गया मेरा वाटर मॉलिक्यूल। नाउ व्हाट आई कैन डू इज ऐड इट। यस, ये बन गया मेरा एलेनिन। इसके बाद क्या जोड़ना है इन द सीक्वेंस? ग्लाइसिन कहाँ है? यहाँ पे ऊपर। ओके, आई गेट ग्लाइसिन। तो यहाँ से अगर कार्बोक्सिलिक में हटा दिया, यहाँ से नाइट्रोजन से H हटाना पड़ेगा, है ना। सो बन जाएगा एलेनिन एंड ग्लाइसिन। यस, डेफिनेटली। कम ऑन, देखो स्ट्रक्चर बन गया। और द स्ट्रक्चर नाउ सेरीन को जोड़ना है। नाउ आई हैव टू जॉइन सेरीन। यू हैव डन। इतना जल्दी, ग्रेट। चलो इधर से हाइड्रोजन हटाया, कहां से हट गया? नाउ लेट्स सी। नहीं, गलत कर रहा मैं था। आई वाज डूइंग रॉन्ग, मैं गलत कर रहा था। तो यहां से अगर हाइड्रोजन हटाया, ये नाइट्रोजन से ही एक्चुअली हटा है। सो यहां से OH हटना है, ये भी गलत दिखा रहा है। कैन वी मूव ऑन? सो इधर से हटेगा, OH हटा, इधर से नाइट्रोजन से हटेगा। परफेक्ट। देखो एक डिस्ट्रैक्टर भी था, है ना। अब इसको मैं ज्वाइन कर दे सकता हूं। करेक्ट, व्हाई नॉट। बन गया, राइट ऑल ऑफ यू। This is how the linear primary structure of the protein is formed. Got it? All of you? So congratulations. I have, congratulations to myself because I have done it successfully. Now what you have to do, I'm going to share a form on the chat. I want all of you to reply there, fill the form. I'll tell you why. There are a few questions also. I'm going to check the feedback. And I'm going to check right at this moment. It's 7:25 right now. Who all gave the answer correctly? Question se काफी. Team, can we put the form on the chats, please? Can you put the form on the chat? Yes, this is the Google form. Quickly click it and fill it. Jaldi se karo. Fill it. I want all of you to fill this, please. I hope you have all enjoyed this session. You need to fill it, and वहाँ पे सवाल भी है. You know, there are some questions there. I want you to answer it too. I want you to answer the questions there. How to remember all concepts? Aryan, बहुत तरह के concepts है which you have to remember and not remember, relate and apply. It's always understand a concept and apply it. That's how you do it, right? This is the form. After you have filled the form, please tell yes on the chat. People who have filled the form, I want to see yes that you have filled it. तब मुझे पता लगेगा कि गेम से आप कितने जल्दी सीख पाए, है ना? I'm going to teach it again, right? But I want the feedback because the team is making a lot of effort to develop these games, right? So if you don't understand how you are performing after these games, then it's a difficult thing for us. चलो, all of you. एक सवाल भी है उसमें, हाँ? You have to answer it properly. I'm going to see it. I'm going to calculate your numbers there. है ना? जब भी हो जाए, tell me a yes on chats. Yes, you have filled. Everyone, come on, fill this. Then I'll move on for the rest part of the session. Aryan, you have filled. Perfect. Thank you so much for your feedback. I'll check it. Apple Techie, it is not possible for me to just speak in English. I'll tell you why. Because there are many students who prefer Hindi also. So I'll try to do in both languages. दोनों language में बात करेंगे, है ना? Shraddha, even thank you so much, Shraddha. Can you change the screen, please? It's not. Okay, it's fine. Filled. Team, can you check the screen is not changing on the live? Yes, no, it's fine. Perfect. Anna, all of you, I hope you have filled the form. Let me see quickly. Shraddha, you have filled. Adin, you have filled. Wonderful. Thank you so much for your feedback. And honest feedback, then, if you did not like, you should tell me. So we'll see. Perfect. Last 2 minutes for you to fill this form quickly. Then, and in the meantime, ये जो animations मैं दिखा रहा हूँ, you can see it. How it looks like. कैसे ये bonding हो रहा है. Condensation, joining, reaction कहते हैं, है ना? See here. कुछ नहीं, एक dehydration reaction है. Water molecule is removed and it is resulting in the joining of these two amino acids. Perfect. All of you. Chalo, I'll continue. And if you're left, please fill it. Ganesh, thank you. Avik, thank you. Adin, Shraddha, gamers, thank you. Hello, gamers. Good evening. I think I have filled. Yes, Yadav, it is for new class 11th. Did not say anything, just answered the question. कोई दिक्कत नहीं, चलेगा. हाँ. Vansh, done. Okay. Hi, Richa. Vansh and Asa, you have also filled. Awake. Perfect. Okay. Chalo, let's continue. Now, this is what I've shown. C terminal end, इधर N terminal end दिख रहा है. Correct? कुछ नहीं, यहाँ पे एक dehydration reaction होता है, and because of this, water molecule will be removed, and you see CN join हो गया. This is the peptide bond. Fine, easy, right? Polypeptides are linear chains of amino acids linked by the peptide bond. इससे ही polypeptide बनते हैं. हर एक ये जो attachments है that you are seeing, these are nothing but the peptide bonds. Perfect? देखो amino acids, loose amino acids, they are forming a linear chain, and eventual when they undergo condensation, various types of interactions, then three-dimensional structures are formed. Avik, okay, fine. You can see it, no problem. Great. Polypeptides undergo modifications to form the proteins. Right? Let's study the structure of proteins quickly. No, Asta, I can see your text. Don't worry, I can see your text. It's fine. Chalo, follow karo. Now, and in fact, keep the session, liking the session, seeing it. Keep liking the session. 4 levels of protein structure. In fact, ये folding के वजह से होता है, right? 4 levels of protein structure. Correct? देखो. Primary structure followed by secondary, followed by tertiary, and followed by quaternary. और ये increasing order of complexity से है. So if you go down, it's increasing the complexity. More complex. Correct? More complex. So पहले पढ़ते हैं प्राइमरी स्ट्रक्चर. प्राइमरी स्ट्रक्चर क्या है और कैसे होता है? Linear chain of amino acids. Primary structure comprises of the linear chain of amino acids, represents the position of the amino acids, है ना? Now N terminal where the free amino acid with alpha carbon कहाँ गया? Let's see. ये देखो N terminal बन गया. Free amino acids that's not interacting with anyone. On the other hand, similarly C terminal ये देखो free carboxyl group with alpha carbon. ठीक है? Okay, कोई दिक्कत नहीं. You continue with this idea. No problem. गेम की ट्यून आ रही है अभी भी. Okay, so fine. We're telling game की ट्यून आ रही है from my screen, right? I'll try to stop it. Just 1 minute. Team, can you check the screen once? I'll just stop the. Yes, I'll remove it. I'll remove it. Just 1 minute. Just 1 minute. Give me a moment. Can we put back the screen so that I can get back and remove it? Is it ready? I'll do it. I'll just change it. Okay. I think it's fine now. It should be fine. Yeah. अब सही हो गया. Right? I think this is fine now. Perfect. All of you. ठीक है, चलो आगे बढ़ते हैं. C terminal and N terminal आपको समझ में आ गया. C terminal and N terminal you understood. Now let's get back to the secondary structure. So did you understand the primary structure? Primary structure you understood, right? Now let's get back to the secondary structure. Okay. Folding of the polypeptide chains due to interactions between the amino acids. The amino acids fold. Why? Because of interactions. इसकी वजह से different types of structures बन सकते हैं. जैसे देखो alpha helix बन सकते हैं. Beta pleated structure like beta pleated sheet जैसे दिखता है. I'll show you. I'll talk about both the structures. Now, first let me explain you alpha helix. है ना? Alpha helix. Secondary structure alpha helix is what I'm talking about right now. Polypeptide chain folds in the form of helix. जैसे देखो spring जैसा है. In fact, DNA structure में भी हमने पढ़ा है nucleic acids. Correct? Double stranded helical structure resembling a spring. Fine? Helix. अब proteins में only right-handed helices are observed. Please note, proteins में right-handed helix. जैसे keratin एक right-handed helical structure है. Now, सेकेंडरी स्ट्रक्चर बीटा प्लीटेड शीट्स कैसे दिखता है? देखो, बिकॉज ऑफ दिस बॉन्डिंग segments of polypeptide chain can line up next to each other resembling the pleated paper. देखो, अगर एक पेपर को आप अगर ऐसे फोल्ड करोगे, you know, then it somewhat looks like this, which is the pleated beta pleated structure of the proteins. ठीक है, एक तो सेकेंडरी स्ट्रक्चर में अल्फा हेलिकल स्ट्रक्चर पढ़े, दूसरा बीटा प्लीटेड स्ट्रक्चर. फाइन, ग्रेट. एग्जाम्पल एक फाइब्रोइन कैन बी वन एग्जाम्पल जो कि सिल्क में मिलता है. दिस प्रोटीन. नेक्स्ट, डू यू रिमेंबर द रिबल्स, द नॉर्मल बेसिक स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ द अमीनो एसिड्स, एंड दीज आर द रिबल्स व्हिच आर methionine and cysteine. Ribbons hai, but they are very important for the protein folding. See here, disulfide bond. So they have SH here in and S, sulfur. तो इससे क्या होगा? NS नहीं, cysteine में as I showed you यहाँ पे SH ग्रुप है. ठीक, अब what happens? There is a bonding which takes place. That's between sulfur. डाइसल्फाइड बॉन्ड, डाइसल्फाइड ब्रिजेस बोलते हैं इसको, है ना, डाइसल्फाइड ब्रिजेस. हो गया. अब प्राइमरी, सेकेंडरी, टर्शियरी स्ट्रक्चर. टर्शियरी स्ट्रक्चर के वजह से 3 डायमेंशनल स्ट्रक्चर होता है. सो इट इज गिविंग राइज टू द 3 डायमेंशनल स्ट्रक्चर. बिकॉज ऑफ द टर्शियरी स्ट्रक्चर, राइट, द 3 डायमेंशनल स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ द प्रोटीन्स कम आउट. सो प्रोटीन folds upon itself. This makes these proteins biologically active. So this tertiary structures are the biologically active forms. ठीक है? Please note, these are important for biological activity, these structures. Now quaternary structure, see here, 2 or more polypeptide chains, each is basically one subunit. Each is basically one subunit. When they interact with each other, right, they form the quaternary structure. Arrangement of each folded polypeptide chain with respect to each other. यहाँ पे देखो, there is polypeptide 1, this polypeptide 2. ये दोनों एक दूसरे से interact कर रहे हैं, right, with the help of hydrogen bonds, है ना. Van der Waals interaction, Van der Waals interaction, ये सब के वजह से, इन सारे इंटरेक्शंस के वजह से क्वाटरनरी स्ट्रक्चर बनता है. द डिफरेंस इज टर्शियरी स्ट्रक्चर, इट्स आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट द सेम पॉलीपेप्टाइड जो कि फोल्डिंग हो रहा है. क्वाटरनरी में आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट डिफरेंट पॉलीपेप्टाइड्स व्हिच इंटरैक्ट्स विद ईच अदर. hemoglobin, right, made up of 4 polypeptide chains, 2 identical alpha chain and 2 identical beta chain. They interact with each other. Hey Poonam, good evening. They interact with each other and give the quaternary structure. एक सवाल पूछता हूं, you have experienced this. Why does this happen? Normal protein, egg, if you heat it, you'll see the coagulation, right? The white becomes thick, it coagulates. This is nothing but because of the heat, the structure, the 3-dimensional structure, it denatures, and denaturation results into this form. Fine, ठीक है. So the proteins which are present in the tertiary and the quaternary structures, they break. The heat opens up these folded structures because of bond breaking and makes it straight chain, the linear chains. Hence, this form happens. Got it? Covalent bonds, correct. Okay. Chalo. Now, did you know the most abundant protein in the biosphere? The most abundant protein in the biosphere is rubisco. Rubisco, we'll study it in the photosynthesis chapter. Ribulose, bisphosphate, carboxylase, oxygenase. ये दोनों क्यों हैं? दोनों तो अलग type of enzyme है. Why? Because this enzyme is the enzyme which can act both as a carboxylase based and as a oxygenase based on the availability of carbon dioxide and oxygen. ठीक है? Okay. So, auric, important fact, the most abundant animal protein, you know, that's collagen. the most abundant animal protein is nothing but collagen. अब प्रोटीन्स को थोड़ा क्लासीफाई कर लेते हैं. Proteins can be classified based on the composition, shape and structure, functions. ठीक है. फर्स्ट कॉम्पोजिशन के बारे में पढ़ते हैं. So this, based on composition, proteins can be simple or conjugated. What are simple proteins? What are simple proteins? हाँ, collagen. Correct, Vansh. Very good. Shalini, hi. You're new here. Welcome. Composed of long chains of amino acids. Simple proteins are comprised of long chains of amino acids. Other components are not present. No other components. Okay? So, examples देखते हैं simple proteins के. Collagen found in the skin. Myosin found in the muscles. If you talk about insulin, very important for blood glucose regulation, right? Produced by the pancreas. Again, simple protein. Keratin found in the hair. Simple protein because they do not have other components. Conjugate मतलब क्या है? Conjugated means that the protein part is there, plus in addition to that, non-protein component, or rather the prosthetic group is also present. Hi, Nijas. Hey, you are new here? Welcome to my session. Well, Nijas, I hope you are understanding. Simple protein, simple polypeptide chains. Conjugated matlab protein plus non-protein part, which is the prosthetic group. Examples देखते हैं. Phosphoproteins, proteins plus the phosphorus group. Example, milk में मिलेगा casein protein. Glycoproteins आपको कहाँ मिलेगा? Protein plus carbohydrate groups. Glyco. So mucin, protein found in the saliva. If you talk about nucleoproteins, मतलब proteins plus nucleic acids, very important. क्या है? Translation में use होता है ना? Translation. Ribosomes where proteins are linked to the nucleic acids. RNA भी है यहाँ पे, है ना? Perfect. Lipoproteins, proteins plus lipids. High density lipoproteins, HDL. You have studied in many reports, blood reports. You must have heard about this. Found in blood. Okay. So यहाँ पे non-protein part कौन सा है? Lipids. So lipids here is the non-protein part. Chromoproteins, that means chromo, color. Protein plus pigments, which gives the color. जैसे carotenoids found in carrots. Metalloproteins, metal. So proteins plus the metals. Hemoglobin, which has iron, which is found in the blood. Got it? So, based on composition मिल गया. Correct. Now, let's study about shape and structure. Types of proteins based on shape and structure. Let's see. Can we classify? Yes, definitely. Why not? Fibrous and globular. We've studied about it. Fibrous and globular. Perfect. Fibrous कौन से? Easy है. Form long, narrow fibers. Provide structural support. Example, collagen, keratin, etc. If I talk about globular, you are aware of it. Round or spherical in shape, have multifunctional roles. Examples, hemoglobin, globular protein. Immunoglobulins, globular. Ovalbumin, again globular protein. Now, based on function, can you classify based on function? Definitely yes. There are varieties of functions. See here. Proteins can be structural proteins, contractile proteins, proteins which act as nutrients, regulatory proteins, proteins which help in defense, transport, and catalytic. Now, I will be asking questions on the chat. Tell me examples of structural proteins on the chats quickly. Let's do a rapid fire round now. Give me examples of structural proteins on the chats. Come on, let's make it interactive. Let's fire the chats a bit. Structural proteins, नाम बताओ. Can you tell me on the chats quickly? Okay. Bilal, I'm good. Thank you. Collagen. Perfect. Great. ठीक है. अच्छा, can you tell me regulatory examples of regulatory proteins? Can you tell me examples of regulatory proteins? Let's see. Regulatory protein. Bilal, I'm very good. How are you? Regulatory proteins. Can anyone tell me regulatory protein? Elastin, actin. अच्छा. Jyoti, Vansh. Okay. Troponin. Okay. Fine. So देखो यहाँ पे what you have to be aware of are these functions and their examples. ये पूछा जा सकता है. Fine. Got it? जैसे कोलाजन एक abundant structural protein है. Fine. Keratin जो hairs में मिलेगा, nails में मिलेगा. Correct? So you should know about this. Now थोड़ा सा मैं बता देता हूँ आप सबके बारे में थोड़ा थोड़ा. I'll talk about it. Now listen, come on. Structural proteins: elastin, keratin, collagen. Collagen, it's present, for example, in the bones. Contractile protein: actin, myosin. Very important, helps in muscle contraction. If I talk about the nutrients, yes, it's there in the milk. Casein, whey protein. It's very good for people who do gymming, right? Shahnawaz, I got your answer. Got it. Shahnawaz got it. I could read it. I think there's a slight delay which is happening in YouTube today. So I got it. Okay. Regulatory, very important. Hormones like insulin, glucagon, etc. They are regulatory proteins. Angiotensin is also another example. Angiotensin which regulates blood pressure. है ना? Transport, very important, very easy, you know about it. Hemoglobin, hemocyanin. Hemoglobin present in the red blood cells, RBCs. Yes. Catalytic protein, another very important part of type of the protein. Substances that speed up the process of a reaction. They are the catalytic proteins without themselves getting consumed in the reaction. Fine. So catalysis, inorganic and organic. Inorganic means, for example, metal ions such as platinum. Organic में enzymes like trypsin, chymotrypsin, trypsinogen, etc. Got it? Fine, all of you? Great. So that is about today's session. Quickly let me summarize whatever we have studied. इसके बाद कुछ questions कर लेंगे. We have studied about the primary, secondary, tertiary and quaternary structure. We have studied about the protein classification based on composition. It can be simple and conjugate. Shape and structure, fibrous and globular, very important. This chart is very important, note it down. Based on functions, it can be structural, contractile, nutrient, regulatory, defense, transport and catalytic. Now let's solve some. Ganesh, I'm good, very good. Previous year questions. This is 2019 question. Ramachandran plot, very important, is used to confirm the structure of. The question is easy, but the concept is really, really difficult. I've studied in bachelor's, I've studied in master's. You should know about this. Ramachandran plot, very important. Contribution in the field of proteins, protein structure. Can you give me the answer? Can you give me the answer? Quickly. A, RNA, B, protein, C, DNA, and D, triglycerides. Well, so the correct answer to this question is, of course, B, proteins. You've got the hint. Developed by Ramachandran, is an outstanding figure in the field of protein structure. He is known for his discovery of the collagen structure and the Ramachandran plot. This plot is named after him. This is amongst the most outstanding contributions in structural biology. It helps in understanding and conformation of the protein, of different proteins. Another question asked in NEET 2016 phase 2 paper. Which of the following is the least likely to be involved in stabilizing the three-dimensional folding of the proteins? Ester bond, hydrogen bond, electrostatic interactions, or hydrophobic interactions? Tell me. Least likely to be involved in stabilizing the three-dimensional folding of most proteins. बताओ. So ester bond, hydrogen bond, electrostatic interactions, hydrophobic interactions. एक छोटा सा hint ये है, think about nucleic acids and you'll get the answer. Think about nucleic acids and you'll get the answer. Yeah, let me tell you the answer. Of course, hydrogen bonds, electrostatic interactions, hydrophobic interactions, they're very important in determining the protein structure. Ester bond will be the correct answer for this question, right? So the three-dimensional structure of a protein is called the tertiary structure. The interactions between the R group of the amino acids make the secondary structure of the protein fold. They resemble a hollow ball, and this is called the tertiary structure. If I talk about the other interactions, hydrophobic interactions, hydrogen bonding, electrostatic interactions are some of the weak interactions. They help in stabilizing the tertiary structure of the protein. And ester bond is the least likely to be involved in maintaining the tertiary structure of the protein. Hence, option A is the correct answer. Got it? We have solved some previous year questions and it's a सवाल पूछा जाता है, you understand this, and that's about today's session, right? Okay, so thank you for joining today's session. Next session के लिए ये पढ़ के आना so that you understand the rest part of the chapter. Okay, so ये chapter काफी important है, काफी difficult भी है, so you should keep revising this chapter, practice as much questions as possible. So today I'll say a goodbye. I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.